super excited to be on with you guys tonight. I'm gonna wait for just a minute and introduce myself while everyone's able to find the video and jump on. My name is Amanda Richards and I am in Springfield, Missouri with my family. Hey, Sue Sunny. My husband and I have been missionaries for the last 6.5 years. We are church planters in Australia. We are making our way over there and currently still waiting on visas. So we're in Springfield, Missouri waiting for those visas and just really excited that we get to enjoy summer. At least I am. I am a summer fan, love the sun, and it is currently winter in Australia. So going from winter to winter, let's just say it's really, really hard. We did that the first time and I struggled. So I am thankful that we are here able to enjoy the warm weather and to love it. So what are you guys doing this summer? Let me know, once you jump on, let me know your name, where you're jumping on from. Love to know where you guys are all jumping in whatever location. Guys, we were at the pool all day. My brain is a little fried. I'm keeping an eye on the clock. But we were at the pool, and let's see if I can get it higher. How is that? Is that better? If you know what, I may have to get my headphones in because my volume is kind of not working on my phone. So keep telling us where you're coming in from. I'll go get my headphones and we'll jump right in. All right. So as I said, my name is Amanda Richards and I am in Springfield, Missouri. And just to give you a little bit of background, I started using oils 5.5 years ago. So my dad's side of the family, I got a genetic skin condition, oh boy, from his side. And so at 13, I started breaking out with that skin issue. And so it was not uncommon to go to the dermatologist and they would always be like, I've seen your condition in the textbooks but never have seen it in person. And so they were always excited, and they would always give me steroid creams. And so I'd been using those since I was 13. And my aunt, who is a nurse, also has the same skin condition. She would give us triple strength steroid creams. So that's what I used. It wasn't until I got pregnant with my first daughter that I realized I don't know what's causing my skin to break out, and you can't use steroids while pregnant. That was the first time I realized I don't have anything to use, and I don't know what's causing this. So as a mom, wanting to protect my baby and knowing that I have a 50-50 chance of giving it to my children, I started searching for the root issue. Well, if any of you have started looking into your diet, it's overwhelming. It's seriously, there's thousands of things that it could possibly be, and even diet now, it's just really, really hard. And so I was in this period of time that I had been broken out for 7 months, totally overwhelmed. And a friend of mine told me about her journey in essential oils, and I thought, what do I have to lose? So we just bought a kit, and I jumped in as soon as I got that kit, and within a week I saw results, and I was blown away. I thought, oh my goodness, these things actually work. And so I just started using them for everything, and I have not stopped since. 2.5 months later, after getting the kit, I had a baby, and I was actually in Australia at that time. So 2 months, moved to Australia, got pregnant the first week we arrived, and I used oils, had amazing birth. The first one was, everything went wrong. Everything was very dramatic. Second time was amazing. Some complications, but it went really well. And the oils showed up, supporting my body so well. And then within 5 months of having my baby, this happened. So I'm going to show you some pictures. If you have a little bit of wheeziness, don't look. I'm giving you forewarning. So this started happening. So my legs started breaking out. And I thought, oh my word, I don't know what's going on. Never had happened before. And I went to a naturopath who helped us with our daughter. And she's like, you're allergic to grass and different woods. And I thought, oh, I'm eating bee pollen. Okay, I need to stop that. Well, a few months later, I got really bad. And this is actually me getting better. You can see my skin is awful. It had never actually done that. It was horrible. Like, seriously, I was going through a stressful time, and I was using oils. And I want to be honest with you, because I was using oils and my health just went downhill. But the crazy thing is, I decided I'm going to use these oils to support my body, because I knew I had been using steroid creams for since I was it was 13 plus years. And it was in every cell of my body, and it had to come out. And I was willing to do the hard work to heal my body from the inside out, because I had digestive issues, I had headache issues, I had a lot of issues, and it needed to heal. And so what I have seen is everything healed from the inside out. My skin was the last, and I'm not gonna lie to you, during COVID, I broke out. I have been broken out, but I still have energy. I still have things to use. And I realized while getting ready for this class, before, I remember I'd break out and I would call the doctor and they would say, oh, okay, in 2-3 months, we'll get you in. Like, I hope to not be struggling in 2 to 3 months with this. But now, when I'm struggling, I can have a little reference book and I know how to support my body. And so I'm going to teach you how to do that tonight. I wanted to show you something. So my health really plummeted. I used the oils, I used the supplements, and when I was almost completely healed with my skin, I found out I was pregnant. It was a surprise, complete surprise. And I had a healthy baby girl, so my third, and she is now 2 years old. So here's my kids. This is us at the pool just this week, and this is my baby. So I am so thankful that I was able to heal, but also able to be supported, my body, in a way that I was able to have a baby girl, and she was completely healthy, completely oily birth. She's actually never had to be on any medications, and I'm just so thankful for that. So if you haven't had a kit, okay, that was my fault. Everything is connected to a wire, and I just put the book in it. I am so sorry. Anyways, if you don't have a kit yet, what are you waiting for? Because seriously, it was the best decision I have ever made for me and my family. And the only regret I have is that I didn't do it sooner in life, that I didn't know about these sooner, that I didn't start supporting my body from the inside out. My digestive system is completely healed, and I'm just in awe. I will say, so I did say my skin is broken out, and I was looking up, sometimes your liver, if it cannot breathe and it cannot filter, it's trying to do it through your skin. So when I read that, I'm like, oh my word, okay, my poor liver needs some support. So I had a liver cleanse in my cupboard. It's milk thistle. This is from my natural health food store. I got it in California actually while visiting a friend's. So I've been putting this in a little thing of water 3 times a day, and my skin has been healing like crazy. I have this liver support, which is Juva powder from Young Living, and you just sprinkle it on your food. It's great on baked potatoes. It's great on tacos. I love it. You can put in water. I do not suggest doing that. It tastes awful. Really, really bad. But putting it on food, it tastes amazing and enhances the flavor of your food. So if you are looking for skin support, this, I know it says for animals, but this is one of my favorite things. It's animal scents. It's kind of jacked up in here, but it's like a ointment, and it's very, very thick. And so I just get a little bit, rub it on my skin, and it gives me that elasticity, because if you have skin issues, when it breaks open, you feel like you can't move, you're tense, and you feel like your life is taken from you. This has given me my life back, in able just to move, put things on hangers, up, getting a book, getting something out of the pantry. I can actually move, because when I was at that worst, I couldn't move. I could barely sleep at night. So just skin issues, do this, support that liver. But let's jump into our book, because here's the thing. Just because you use oils doesn't mean nothing's going to come your way. We're constantly living life. There's constantly things that we need to, it's something that we need to, we're not going to know how to use every single oil that we have, or oils that we get in our promos, or what to use for things, but this book is going to help us. So if you have your pocket reference, open it to the contents, and here's what I love. This is going to be backwards, so let me turn it here. This is the portion that I love. I love that you can turn it and see all the single oils. You can see where they grow, where they're grown, what the molecular structure is, how to use that oil, that all of the blends. The same thing, what's in that blend, why it was developed, how to use it. But this is my favorite part, the personal usage. That means anytime something comes your way, you can look up how a lot of times it comes, like, okay, infertility. How do we support our bodies to have children? Inflammation. How does inflammation come into our bodies, and how do we support our bodies to get rid of it? And so anything that you can think of, it is in this book, and oils are used to support it. Also, if you have not already, read your first chapter and the second chapter. It will give you a good overview of how to use the book, where oils kind of got lost in history and how they have come back. And then the third chapter has your grass, which is generally regarded as safe for ingestion. Where is it? There is, and the first chapter is your biblical references, all the different places you'll see them referred to in the Bible. And let's see, topical, application, diffusing. This is just chock full of amazing stuff. Okay, so we're going to, let me show you what. Mine is not colored. If you have a colored one, I'm jealous. All right, so let's do Ruta. This is just a random one, but it's going to talk to you about historically what it was used for, medical properties in it, the uses of it, fragrant influences, because we know that when you breathe something in, even if you can, like our emotions are linked to a fragrance. Think of going to grandma's house for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Think about cutting grass. You think of those memories of summer. Directions on how to use it, and then some cautions. Let's go over here. For inner child, I love this blend. It's amazing. Inner child says why it was developed. Whoops. And then the ingredients. So it has all of these amazing ingredients. Orange, tangerine, ylang ylang, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, jasmine, and then directions on how to use it. But you're going to mostly use it for the usage part. I want to cover a few things. In chapter 6 on page 144, you're going to see the emotional ear chart. So this is where your emotion Vitaflex points are. So if you're struggling with sad emotions, put cedarwood on your ears, put joy oil. And then this is how I like to think of your VitaFlex points, your hands, your bottom of your feet, and your ears, and then along your spine. When you were in your mother's womb, you were a ball of nerve endings, and when you started to grow, you stretched out, you became a little baby, but those nerve endings are still connected, and so they're connected on your ears, your feet, your spine, and your hands. So that's why it's so important to switch out our hand soap, to switch out our laundry detergent, because what we wash our clothes in is sitting on our body, on our skin for 24/7. What we're walking on, what our little kids are walking on, so what we clean our floors with is super, super important. And yes, there is an app, a phone app for this book. So when you're out and about and you have a friend that's like, oh my goodness, I really would love something to support my eyesight, you can say, hey, I have this book. Let's look up what it suggests. It's not expensive. It's a one-time purchase, and you're good to go. So I'm going to look up, I had linked it, I think liver. Let's see something. Okay, here's the thing. So all of these, let's go gallstones. So let me show you how to use it. So when you look up, let's say you would like to support your body with gallstones. So gallstones is usually gotten in these ways. When you look at trying to get the lighting right, the singles, if you don't have carrot seed oil, you don't have jade lemon, but you have lemon, okay, use lemon. So this one is, okay, this would be best. Then you just go on until you find the next one that you have. So use your lemon. Oh, but you also have lime. Okay, use those two. Then come to blends. Blends I find are way more effective, and that is because there is a blend of oils that have a synergy. They're working together for a specific purpose. This is the Gallbladder Liver Flush. And so this is amazing oil for flushing your gallbladder, liver, citrus fresh, and so on. And then they have nutrition. Guys, our nutrition is lacking in our day and age, and so this is super important. Enzymes helps break down that food. Life 9 is your probiotic. Powder, Juva powder is that powder that I just showed you. Juva Spice, something else you can put on your food. So going along like that, this is an amazing resource for all things. As a mom, as a wife, literally it took the fear out of what comes our way, because when growing up, my dad would always have this book, Before You Call the Doctor, but it was all the pharma stuff to do. This is the Natural Remedies book, so this is my Before I Call the Doctor book that I now use for my family, and I have seen it be super, super helpful, super supportive. When you go to the back, this is awesome too. Oh, it's going to be backwards. It's your appendage A, but it will literally say Wiseman. Okay, this one is great for emotional balance. And so if you're looking for something that's nerve system, oh, look right there. That would be acceptance oil. So you can actually go for different, it's a quick reference for oral hygiene, skin and hair, anti-aging, muscular and bone, and that is on page 330 or 377. And it keeps on going through all your oils like that. And then if you, okay, let's say someone is allergic to lavender oil. So they do not want anything with lavender oil. Well, here is the awesome thing. Okay, let's just say balsam fir for quick reference. This person is allergic to balsam fir. So this balsam fir, it tells you every single every single product containing this oil. Or on the flip side, if you're wanting balsam fir, but it's out of stock, but you want to get that benefit, then go and look at what other blends have it, what items Young Living sells that has that balsam fir, so you can get the benefit without having to go without that oil. Let's see. Do you guys have any questions? I'm not very good at reading comments while going through it. Let me see if I... Also, if you want to learn how to support your kids in amazing ways with the raindrop massage, you can learn that on page 163. It literally walks you step by step on how to do it. If you're a part of our group, the Field and Farm crew has 2 videos that will teach you. And I will say it's amazing. I was doing the VitaFlex yesterday, and my daughter, one of them was having digestive issues, and she was struggling to use the restroom. And I started doing the colon VitaFlex, and she's like, I'm able to go to the restroom. Like, here, do it on my other leg. Do it on my other leg. And so, you know, when your kids are struggling, they want that help too. And so being able to learn how to do a colon cleanse, you know, just by learning the VitaFlex, super, super helpful. Well, I'm so thankful that all of you were able to, oh, okay, sorry, so a raindrop. So the VitaFlex is the pad tip nail, and it's a voltage just kind of activating your nerve endings. So like a lot of times when you're sick, there is a blockage in the neural pathways. So, you know, wherever that is, you have like nerve endings that tons and tons of nerve endings. So it helps get whatever blockage out, but just by doing the VitaFlex. So the raindrop is mixed with VitaFlex and oils. Oils are super, super supportive. And so it uses 9 oils, and you just put them on your feet, and you're going up the spine, on the foot, the spine VitaFlex, and you do that with all 9 oils, and then you use those 9 oils on the spine, and there's a few techniques. Technically not a massage, but going like this, rubbing the back to activate the organs, or let me see, just things to help decompress your spine. And last week I was able to give a raindrop, and the lady actually grew 1.5 inches. And I mean, it took me, I think, 45 to an hour and a half to give her that massage. And within an hour and a half, she had grown a whole 1.5 inches. Another friend was 1/4 of an inch that she grew. So it's just an amazing, supportive way to relax and get your body boosted, you know, like a boost. So yeah, that's what the raindrop is. I just learned it back in February, and I'm loving it. I'm loving how people are actually seeing the benefit of the oils right away. So it's just awesome. So thank you, ladies, so much for jumping on. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comments below, and I'll make sure to get back with you. But you know, we're all on a journey, and it's going to be a continual journey. So my health is always on and off. My skin still breaks out, but these oils have been super supportive. And I will say, when I was back really, really bad, I did go to the doctor because my husband thought I was going to die. He was like, I'm afraid that I'm going to wake up and you're not alive. And so I did go to the doctor, and they said, you know, honestly, I have nothing to tell you, but you can use steroid creams. Like, there's nothing I can help you with. And so that's when I was like, you know, I'm not going back down that route. And so I just kept on. I kept chugging on, even when everyone kept saying, do the steroids just to look better. And I was like, no, because the long-term wise, it's not going to help me. And so I'm here to say, let's see, my daughter's 2, so 3 years. It's been 3 years, and I feel amazing. My eyes have changed. They went from negative 3.75 down to 2.75. So while I was trying to support my skin, my eyes got supported as well. And so there's just been things that have been just amazing. That it's like, oh, that's a cool benefit. I haven't had negatives. I've just had some fun positives. So ladies, thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys soon.